WAUSM recently received its provisional accreditation from CAMHP, our accreditor. Could you tell us what that means for our current and future students and how it affects our school?
Achieving provisional accreditation is a great milestone. The way accreditation works, it is temporal in nature, so it's based on time. So you get the first status, which for us is candidacy status, before we started our charter class. Provisional, once the charter class moves on to the clerkships, and full after the charter class graduates. So we are right there, and that's in alignment with where we are in the curriculum and where our students are. And what that means for people who don't know is if you attend a medical school with any level of accreditation, that means you are attending an accredited medical school and you will graduate from an accredited medical school. So we were thrilled to, we knew we were good internally, but it's nice to be, have that validated externally. So it was lovely to get that. And we are now just full steam ahead towards full.
What do you think is the WAUSM difference from other schools, and why would a student want to attend WAUSM?
There are a lot of differences differentiating WAUSM from other schools. I'll start by saying that we are a purpose-built school designed specifically from the campus to the curriculum to all 4 years to really focus on the best way to teach medical students based upon U.S. models and innovative ways of education. What I would say is probably most important right now for students entering WAUSM would be our small classes with very, very close one-on-one, one-on-two relationships with faculty who are dedicated to teaching, and those who are really at WAUSM for that sole purpose. That's what they want to do. They have tremendous experience, and they are basically the main differentiating factor that makes us successful. The other thing, too, is that we have a small group learning model, and students learn by working in small groups with mediators, and the interaction among students is what we call small group interactive learning, to allow students to learn how to discuss and how to research and look for answers rather than being told. But if I would say the underlying theme that I want to highlight after all that is the fact that we have a completely clinically integrated curriculum. Now, you may not understand the value of that right now, but a clinically integrated curriculum means we are teaching from day one on campus, first semester and onward. The clinical relevance, meaning what happens in the real world with patients in the hospitals, in the communities, et cetera, integrating clinical education with the team of both PhD faculty and MD faculty working side by side. So I would say that above all is what differentiates us from most of the other schools that you might be looking at, and from many of the U.S. medical schools that follow a more traditional 2 years of indoctrinating you into basic sciences and 2 years in the hospital. So students leave the first 2 years feeling very comfortable approaching patients, interviewing them, examining them, and making preliminary diagnoses. So when you start clerkships, you're already well prepared.